welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some of the new costume heroes in Empires and Puzzles. So they added a couple of really cool looking heroes, so today let's check them out. We have the first one, which is probably the most highly anticipated one. This one is Mariana. She's a 5-star hero, and she is really crazy good with her costume. Now, I have normal Mariana, and I almost have her maxed, but when I did 2 summons for this, I was really hoping for her, but I got Bold Tusk, and who's that other guy? This guy, Ishtok. Ugly. Okay, so let's get to this. She's a fast hero, which I think most people already knew that. But her new skill is crazy. So she deals 358% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies get minus 54% defense against fire for 3 turns. All ice enemies get minus 34% attack for 3 turns. So, like, that's really good. I don't think it actually does as much damage as even Melosi, though. Actually, it does more. Never mind. But when she's not in costume, she does 458. And this one, when she does 358%. So it's less damage, but the skill is better when it comes to, like, taking down defense. So she's kind of like Guardian Hawk in that sense. On to the next hero. So, Kagan. Not Oberon. I don't like Oberon. Kagan. So, yeah. So, Kagan is a red hero. Barbarian class. When he's in costume. But I think he is a archer class. No, ranger class. Whatever it is. And when he's not in costume, he deals 514% damage to the target. All allies get plus 12% mana generation for 5 turns. All allies get plus 46% defense for 5 turns. So, the way that, like, look at the change. I mean, that's crazy. I've noticed that the art styles are way different because, like, I think they have different artists now. I prefer the old art style. But just let me know in the comments, what art style do you prefer? Do you prefer the original or the new one? Okay. Now, the next one I want to look at is Leonidas. So let's go find Leonidas. And then we're going to go over some of the 4 stars or epic heroes. Oh, there's Thorne, so we'll look at Thorne after too. Okay, so I found Leonidas. So let's look at him. So in his original hero form, he deals 365% damage to the target, reduces the mana of the target by 40%, and heals the caster 75%. And he's monk class, so that's pretty good. But in this, so it goes from 365 to 390. So it deals 390% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies get minus 54% defense against holy for 4 turns. All dark enemies get minus 34% attack for 4 turns. So he's like Mariana in costume. Like, they're almost the exact same. That's crazy. And he's also barbarian. I wouldn't mind getting him. That would be sick. Okay, yeah, so he's really good, actually. And now we're going to go on to some of the other 5-star guys, some of the new 5 stars costumes. So, this is Obakin, or however you pronounce his name. All these hero names are super crazy hard to pronounce. But yeah, so he's not really a attack hero, I don't think. I think he's a more of a defense hero. But yeah. So he deals 182% damage to all enemies. The caster and nearby allies counterattack with 85% of the damage received for 4 turns. That's a really good skill. He doesn't do that much damage, but he's a fast hero, so it's fine. If you get a mana troop on him, you can get him going pretty good. Let's move on to another of one of the new 5 stars. So we have Thorne. Now, they have upped his damage by a lot. In his original character form, or original hero form, 669, and he deals 480% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Now it's 726. He deals 540 damage to the target. The caster gets plus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. This effect cannot be dispelled. So essentially, they've made him into a fast, and if you get a mana troop, a very fast hero. And his sword, I mean, they changed so much about him. I like him. I like the new way that they made him. That's really cool. So let's move on to some of the 4 stars. So we got Scarlett. She doesn't actually look that changed. But yeah, deals 185% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies receive 138 poison damage over 3 turns. The caster and nearby allies get plus 30% attack for 3 turns. Holy god, that was a mouthful. But yeah, she's ranger class now, but originally she was rogue class. She's a red hero, so that's always nice. She's fast, so I'd recommend her. She's kind of like when she's in her original form, she's kind of like Skittle Skull. So now on to some of the other new ones. Let's check them out. Let's see. Okay, even if I did get her, I wouldn't want her, because Dawa is the worst hero in the game. Khalil. Okay, so in her original form, she deals 320% damage to the target. The target receives 378% or 378 burn damage over 6 turns, sorry. And now she's all enemies receive 304 burn damage over 2 turns. So take a hero like Jean-Francois, and then that's her in 4-star form. Maybe she doesn't do as many of the buffs as Jean-Francois, but that's basically who she is now. Colin his skill used to be deals 180% damage to all enemies. All enemies receive 348 burn damage over 6 turns. Now it is deals 240% damage to all enemies. All enemies receive 204 burn damage over 3 turns. So they've also made his attack slightly higher. His health and the damage that he deals. So that's Colin. And that'll be the last hero that I'm going to showcase until I showcase more in upcoming seasons. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what series you want to see next. Maybe a Minecraft series, or maybe it's an Empires and Puzzles series. Just let me know what you guys want to see. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye!